Hi friends, welcome back to Blessed as Navina Raj channel. Yeah, today is part 2. As I promised, part 1 something I explained. Are you really ready to come to UAE and then start searching for a job? So once again, if anybody is watching this video for the first time, please I suggest right now check my description for part 1 video. Please just go through that video and then come back to this video. Otherwise it'll be a little bit difficult to follow. So in this video what I'm going to explain, actually I have written down also some of the points what I exactly need to discuss or explain or whatever it is. So that was about when you are totally ready. So after you get your visa and then you are ready with your tickets, and also once you land, even once you land here, before even that, I want you to do some small exercise, kind like, how is the photograph. Each and every Gulf country has got some specification of photographs, which photograph is going to be on your CV. Here in Gulf countries usually photograph is mandatory, and that too you just cannot take any photograph, whichever you have taken for a general purpose. No, it is better, always advisable to go to any of the photo studios and then ask for specific country. Say if you are coming to UAE, you need to ask what is the specification for UAE. So usually all these photographers, photo studio people, they would be knowing this. So passport size photograph, white background is needed for UAE. So that photograph, that thing you have to put it on the right corner of the page of your CV. So that is the one thing. You can just visit offices and then you can drop your CVs. So the second thing is printouts, at least some copies. I can say maybe 30 copies, something like that, because here I feel little bit expensive comparatively from our home country. So any which ways you have a lot of luggage also to carry. So please get the printouts, minimum 30 sets or more than that. It depends upon you. So that is the second thing. And then yes, just please find out if at all you have any references, any friends, family members are working here. So just catch hold of them and then check with them, ask them if they can refer. Always references will work first, anywhere, everywhere, wherever you go. So to get the job, the best thing is references. So like that, you catch hold of the references, write it down, talk to them. Maybe you don't have any connection with them, but through somebody also, if you know anybody who is working, then you can take their numbers, and then once you come here, then you can start calling and then follow up like that. So this is one thing. While in your home country, just go through the websites of the particular country websites. Say suppose if I say here UAE, maybe you can just go through Naukri Gulf, Naukri Gulf, Monster Gulf, and then Gulf Talent, Indeed, Baith, all these are there. You can check, what are the types of jobs they are posting, and if they are posting directly, sometimes recruiter will post, but the company name will not be there. But if you find out any company name, write it down, those company names, and then post the CV while you are in home country itself. Okay, I'll tell you later on what you have to do after that. So guys, if you're watching for the first time and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. One more thing, don't skip this video till the end. You watch it, and definitely I bet on this, you are going to get some information if you are really looking for a job in UAE. Okay, so we'll start again. We'll go into the topic again. So these are the things, basic things. What I told you is photograph, getting the printouts of your CVs, and then work out on references, take the numbers, their addresses, whatever, email IDs, mobile numbers, store those things, and then what else? Websites. websites, company names, and what type of jobs they have already posted, and if at all you have already applied. So 4 points I discussed. So now we'll move. Yeah, say suppose you are already here, you have come here already. First thing, you have to take obviously the contact number, UAE number. You know, when you come here, when you start applying, without UAE number, nobody is bothered to call you also. Nobody is bothered to, you know, send mail also. So as soon as you learn, even there are so many, you know, what do you call, SIM card companies in the airport itself. When come out also, no problem. After coming, there are so many shops also. You can get the SIM cards. That's not a problem. So how you are going to do here is, yes, you got all your CVs without number, right? It's okay, no problem. With legible writing, handwriting, just wherever you mention your contact details, you just mention there with pen, neatly legible handwriting, mention your mobile number. Then you start applying. Okay, that is the first thing. And then I told you in fourth point, where you must have already applied some of the companies where they have clearly given the company name in the websites, job portals. So take out those companies' numbers. Obviously, you will find landline numbers. So you can start calling them one by one, saying that, sir, there was a position for this, I have already applied. So who is the right person to contact? I am so and so person, I have come from my country, I am looking for this kind of job. So that if anybody is there, so I can contact them or I can directly talk to them. So this way you have to start calling all the employers. Okay, this I think this should work, because you're going to constantly following up with them. Okay, second thing is, even when I came here on visit visas, so many people advised me, I am also advising you people, start attending walk-in interviews. So go through local newspapers, whatever local newspapers are available here, either online or a paper, print papers, just check that and then check for the walk-in interviews. Walk-in interviews also, you just check the criteria, you know, which you are into the same category and what they have given ad for the walk-in interviews. Just correlate that. I mean, say suppose you are some operator, there is an interview for some software and all, so obviously you cannot go. So like that, just check, you know, which is the industry, or you know, what kind of jobs you can take it, and then you fit into that. See, suppose for example, I want to explain in detail. I have come with finance background, but if you check my total experience, I was totally into operations. Whether the industry is same or different, I fit into operations in any of the industries. So that's when, though I had finance experience, which was into back-end operations, now I landed up in recruitment. Since I have come to UAE, I am totally into recruitment. Now I'm a recruitment manager. That's a different thing. So their operations here also somewhere more or less operations only. So that's when I checked the walk-in interview also. I have attended, so I got, finally I'm here. That's okay. So like that, you check, but don't miss out on any walk-in interviews. Say suppose the exact position, maybe it would not be there, but still you go attend the experience, get the experience, you know, how the interview would be, because you had come newly here. So you need to face the panel, you know, how they're going to be, what type of questions they would be looking at, and also to get that kind of experience, you just attend, no problem. As long as they say we don't have any experience, or they might say, you know, you are overqualified, or maybe they might say you are not qualified, however we keep your CV in our data bank, and then we'll call you if at all we get to know any suitable position. That's okay, no problem. Please attend like that. So this is the best way. And yeah, one more thing, main thing, as I told you, you need to carry the CV sets, right? So just when you Google, you can find out so many companies list. Whichever industry you are planning to, or tab anybody, just take out the company names, locations, just take public transportation in one area. Maybe you can cover 10 organizations, 10 offices in one building. Also maybe you find 15 offices. So just like that, go to each and every organization. Here I have seen every organization will have in reception especially one separate they keep separate box. I don't know what exactly to call that. So where you drop box, maybe you can say drop box. So maybe you can just go there, you can just talk to the receptionist at least for 2 minutes or 1 minute. You can just tell them, yeah, this is my CV is into this, I am looking for this. In my office, since we are into recruitment, my receptionist, what does she do is she just checks on which visa you are, how long it is valid, do you have any local number, and then she also mentions what was your last salary drawn, how much you are expecting. So all these details she will write clearly on the CV itself with pencil. So then she'll take the CV and then she'll put it in Dropbox. What other people, recruitment people do, whenever we get the any vacancies from the client, we just check all these CVs. Any relevant CVs we can pick up from these walk-ins. We call it as walk-ins. So we will check like that. So every organization also will check like that. So it is better also. Even the receptionist writes her, she doesn't write it. It's better you yourself with pencil or with pen in the end of the page, in the last page, maybe you can mention how much salary expectation. And obviously when you come on visit visa, it is always advised to give visa and then what is the status of your visa, when it is going to be expired. Maybe sometimes even I did that. After expiring also sometimes we get the opportunities. At that point in time, what we'll do is we'll just contact them through their home country number or the email ID. So these are the small things. Don't miss out on anything. If you are really serious about to get the job and settle down here, these are the very important things, small things. Please organize yourself step by step, whatever I have explained, so that we can expect good response. Maybe you will be paid off whatever hard work you are going to do it. Okay guys, so as of now in this video, so I just I'm going to wind up here because it's already 15 minutes video, I think. So I don't want to drag anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up once you get the job. So what are the basic things you have to do? How to check employers also check background of the candidate. So it is always advisable we also check. So what are the things you have to do once you get the job offer letter? How the visa processing will be there, what types of visas are there, how you will be employed by directly for employer, or there are some other agencies also who will process your visa. So that information is totally different, not related now at this point in time. So just catch up me in my next video. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.